This video today is brought to you by Dewalt Workwear, guaranteed tough. Now, if you're looking for decent workwear that's at a great value, that's going to last and is packed with features, then why don't you give Dewalt Workwear a try? I'm going to leave a link in the description below so you can find your local stockists. But for me, I use Dewalt Workwear every day. Now, these guys have kitted me out in loads and loads of gear, so I've got all the stuff that I need for the year coming up. So over the course of this next year, I'm going to be dropping in lots of little videos, reviews on the products, how they're performing over the year. I thought it'd be great to do this blog, one about my experiences and going back into the industry like at 50 and retraining, just because there must be so many people out there that are at a crossroads in life and just not knowing which way to go. And if they ever wanted to do a trade thinking, God, you know, I'm 50 or you know, around that sort of age, it could be higher, it could be lower, whatever. It's never too late to make that decision and change your destiny to something you want to do. Now, picking a centre to do your electrical qualifications is going to be one of the biggest decisions that you're going to make, returning or retraining to be an electrician. Now, I spoke to lots and lots of different places around the country. You will all have your own experiences, and if you Google, you know, electrical become an electrician, you're going to find hundreds of companies offering this service. Now, I did a bit of research, and one of the companies got loads and loads of reviews, was called Access Training, and those guys are based all around the country. My local centre is Welwyn Garden City, which isn't that local, as I live in Oxford. Even though it's not that far away, it's only about 70 miles. It's just one of those typical journeys with the M25, M40. But most of your work that you'll do to start off with is going to be online. So your webinars are going to be live. And there's two tutors at Welwyn Garden City that we trained under. One of them is Rob, one of them is Brian. Both fantastic guys, proper sparks. Any questions that you have about stuff you're doing alongside, you know, when you're working, these guys can help you out as well. They're not just your tutors, they are your support network through your journey back into being an electrician. You'll start off, depending on which course you do, you'll start off doing live webinars, and then you'll move on to doing your mocks. The mocks are really hard now. You need to get 90% in the mock exams for you to be able to be put forward to do your actual courses, to be put forward to do your exams. So once you've been put forward to your exams, you'll spend a week then at one of your centres. For me, I just wanted to get straight on and do the exams. So for me, I chose Cardiff, and I went down there and I stayed there for a week. Now, your exams start around lunchtime. Now, the good thing about this is if you stay near where you're doing your exams, you've got the morning to revise, you know, before you go in and do your 2 exams. And then when you come out of the exams, you then got the afternoon and evening to brush up for the next day. So the exams are broken down over 4 days. And in that 4 days, I think you do 2, 4, 6, 7 exams, yeah. 2 for the first 3 days, and then on your final day, you have your 18th edition Second Amendment. So through those exams, you're going to go through your fundamentals, your inspection and test. You would do your domestic installer, you're going to do PAT testing, you're going to do your 18th edition, you're going to do building regulations. So you're going to be covered for all of the initial core electrical skills that you need to understand, like the wiring regulations, how to install just lighting circuits, two-way lighting, whatever it is, whatever it is you need to do to be an electrician, you're going to learn it. And once you've done that and you've passed your exams, then you will then go on to do practical training and practical assessment. Now, the assessment isn't an exam. It is basically just an assessment, just to make sure that you are up to scratch to be signed off. In that, you're going to do things like your EICRs, so the Electrical Installation condition reports, you're going to do minor work certificates, periodic inspections. You're going to do all of the paperwork that you need to be able to go out and do, like just the paperwork that now is key for any landlord or homeowner that's moving house, surveyors. There is 3 different courses available with Access, okay? There is your core electrical, there is your professional course, and there is your NVQ. Now, the NVQ is the highest level. It's the same as what you would get as if you did an apprenticeship. I've already done an apprenticeship in electrical engineering, and so for me, I wanted to just go to the professional level, which is the QSQ. Now, the QSQ, which is the professional level course, will give you the ability to apply to a competency scheme like NAPIL. The 3 levels of course. Course 1, the domestic installer, which is the core electrical course, that will give you the ability to go out and do your own work. Now, there is sections that you can and you can't do, and you'll get told all of this through your training. Things you can't do are notifiable work, and I'm not going to spend time talking through what notifiable, like different notifiable works are, but they would be something like installing a new circuit, consumer unit, or working in a special location like a shower room or a swimming pool or something like that. So as long as you are only working on circuits that are already existing, and you are confident, competent and trained to be able to work in this industry, then you're going to be absolutely fine. But don't forget that once you've installed a circuit and you've done the paperwork, you've done your checks, making sure everything is right, you're signing your name to the bottom of that piece of paper. So ultimately you are becoming liable for that circuit. So unless you're confident, don't do it, okay? My advice really with all of this is, if you can, put yourself through the training yourself. It shows a lot more like get up and go with an employer that you go to and say, look, you know, I've retrained myself, I've been doing a bit of practical work on the side. Now I'm looking for a company that I can step into and start working alongside and just gain some experience at that point. Included in the professional course, I'm also doing the EV charging course, level 3, and I'm also doing level 4 in electrical design as well. If you want to go on to the NVQ, then that's another step again. So both the professional course and the QSQ course both have more online webinars, they both have more exams, and they both have portfolio work that you have to do and get signed off. Obviously if you go to an NVQ, it's even more. So that's where I'm at the moment. I'm working my way through the training. I'm pretty much done with the core electrical. I've done and passed my EV. I've done the course for the electrical design, and I'm about to put in for the exams now for that, and then start my coursework, which is quite a big project, somewhere in the region of 60 hours work. So I'm going to have to fit that in around my job. And yeah, so I've got a permanent position now working at a company as an electrical engineer. You know, it does open so many more doors. I've got myself a nice van, I've got it kitted out, I've got tools, and I've got some great workwear as well. So I'm going to be going through some of these brilliant products that Dewalt have sent me to support me. You guys will be able to follow me over the course of the year and see how I'm getting on. Any questions, or if you want to know anything about what I'm doing, where to go, please drop me a message. You know how to get hold of me. You can leave me a comment below, or you can go to my link tree through the social media links on the page there, and yeah, get in touch.
For more great reviews, blogs and free stuff, visit askad.com. To subscribe to our YouTube channel, click here, and for more videos, click here.